Riley County was approaching 10,000 votes cast as of Wednesday, 6 days out from the presidential election. Officials reported at yesterday's county commission meeting that 9,519 people have voted in advance so far. This includes both in-person and mail-in ballots. At this point in 2020, 16,434 people had voted in advance in Riley County, which is nearly a 7,000 vote difference. Most of that, of course, is related to the COVID-19 pandemic. Advance voting is open until noon on Monday. Advance polling locations are the Riley County Office Building at 110 East Courthouse Plaza, which is open from 7:30 a.m. to noon, and the Bluemont Room at K-State Student Union from 10 a.m. until noon. On Tuesday, which is Election Day, voters must go to their respective polling places. They can find their polling place by going to myvoteinfo.voteks.org. A Wamego teenager died from a gunshot wound Wednesday evening, according to Wamego Police Chief Paul Schlifke. On Thursday, in a press release, the Potawatomi County Sheriff's Office, Wamego Police Department, and EMS were reported to have responded to a home in the 1000 block of Ash Street in Wamego just before 10 p.m. Schlifke said responders provided medical care, but they pronounced the boy dead at the scene. Schlifke said the victim was 17. While the investigation is ongoing, he said there is no danger to the public. The chief also declined to identify the person because he was a juvenile. Wamego High School students and families were informed early Thursday about a student death. Wamego High Principal Julie Schrum said in an email that the school has been informed of a, quote, death of Josh K. Roberts. We want you to know that we are here to help students in any way we can, she said in the email. Counseling staff are available at school for students who need support in dealing with this situation. In the best interest of the students, we will maintain the school schedule. Kansas Congressman Tracy Mann is seeking a third term in the U.S. House this November. The 47-year-old was first elected the 1st Congressional District back in 2020, replacing current Senator Roger Marshall. The district is one of the largest in the country and represents 60 counties, and it's commonly referred to as the Big First. It's also been represented by former Senators Bob Dole and Pat Roberts and current Senator Jerry Moran. Mann spoke more about his philosophy when it comes to his votes taken in an interview on K-Man's Within Reason with Mike Batson.
Every vote, every committee hearing, it's all about agriculture. It's all about Kansas conservative values, which in many ways is just Kansas common sense. What would most Kansans like to see happening in Washington, D.C.?
Mann says he's pro-life, pro-agriculture, and pro-Second Amendment. He also supports the Republican nominee for President Donald Trump. Mann also spoke about the town halls he does across the district, something one of his predecessors, Jerry Moran, did often while he was in the House.
I do a town hall in every county every year. When you go to every county every year, do a town hall, you learn pretty quick what's on people's minds, and it keeps fresh. So I've done over 250 town halls. So it's important for me to listen to folks in the district and then go and advocate for them in Washington, D.C.
Mann is facing Democrat Paul Buskirk in the November 5th general election. He has won his last two elections with 71 and 68% of the vote. The district has not elected a Democrat since 1952. A Junction City woman who was arrested last year and charged with first-degree murder of an 18-year-old Ogden resident, Carson Simon, was arrested Wednesday afternoon by RCPD. 24-year-old Jonae Bizio has been charged with single counts of criminal possession of a weapon by a felon, interference with law enforcement, and possession of marijuana with 2 or more previous convictions. She's confined on the charges in the Riley County Jail at the time of this report on a bond of $8,000. More on the day's headlines can be found at our website, newsradiokman.com and themercury.com.
Prep for Thanksgiving at Whole Foods Market. Save now on no antibiotics ever frozen whole turkey, just $1.49 a pound with Prime. Sales on brie and select seafood appetizers help get things started. For sides, go with wallet-happy favorites from 365 by Whole Foods Market. And finish with decadent desserts from the bakery. Or get your whole spread catered. Just order early. Get Thanksgiving ready at Whole Foods Market. Terms apply.
This episode is brought to you by Etsy.
Oh.
Hear that?
Okay. Thank you.
Etsy knows these aren't the sounds of holiday gifting. Well, not the ones you're hoping for. You want squeals of delight. Happy tears.
How did you?
And spontaneously written songs of joy.
I am so happy. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, the song needs a bit of work, but anyway, To get those reactions, make sure everyone on your list feels heard with handmade, handpicked, and designed gifts from small shops on Etsy. Gifts like personalized jewelry, custom artwork, cozy style items, vintage pieces, and home decor to celebrate all of your favorite people and their specific kind of special. For original gifts that say, I get you, Etsy has it.
Good morning, I'm Troy Coverdale with your sports headlines. K-State aims to remain in the hunt for a spot in the Big 12 championship game and a chance to make the college football playoff when it visits Houston tomorrow afternoon. The Wildcats are seeking their longest winning streak since winning 6 straight to end the 2016 season and start the 2017 one, while Houston is looking to keep its bowl hopes alive.
You see a team early in the season that was trying to find an identity, and then as the season has gone, has found that identity as far as being able to rush the football, from running the football, and playing really well within the systems.
Cats coach Chris Kleiman, whose team has faced defenses loading up against the run the past 2 weeks. The Cats will try to get it going against the Cougars at 2:30 tomorrow afternoon. Coverage begins at 10:30 on News Radio KMAN and 101.5 K-Rock with Power Cat Game Day. High school football last night, Osborne over Blue Valley Randolph 70-24. Frankfort advanced in the playoffs by blasting Lynn 40-14. Valley Heights dropped Oakley 41-7. Tonight, the 6A playoffs begin with Manhattan High hosting Wichita North. Coverage on News Radio KMAN gets underway at 6:30. Independence is at Wamego. That's our B1047 Carbon One of Manhattan game of the week. Coverage at 5:30. The kickoff of that game is at 6 o'clock. Also, Smoky Valley visits Rock Creek. Topeka High travels to Junction City. Abilene will be at McPherson, and Pratt is at Clay Center. High school state volleyball tournaments getting underway this morning. Manhattan is the number 8 seed at the 6A event and will open at 9:30 against Blue Valley West. Rock Creek, the number 2 seed at the 4A event. Number 1 seed is Clay Center. They're on opposite sides of the bracket. Rock Creek will open at 9:30 this morning against McPherson. Clay Center will open at 9:30 against Bishop Miege. And at 2A, the number 6 seed is Valley Heights. They open with Sedgwick at 8:30. K-State got double-doubles from outside hitter Aaliyah Carter and setter Izzy Shulseski to claim a 5-set win over West Virginia last night, improving to 2 matches over 500 in Big 12 play for the first time this season. The Cats are off until next Wednesday night. Have a great day. I'm Troy Coverdale.